Hi Cancer, how are you? I hope that you are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nina or Sinfulpluto, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again today. I hope that you enjoy your visit again, and I hope that you receive a message that you need to hear for the next 2 weeks. This reading is going to apply for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Tropical and Sidereal. If you don't know your placements, you can go ahead to astro.com. They will have everything that you need. And this is going to apply for the dates between September 9th all the way through the 22nd. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm very excited to be back, to be doing these readings. I'm so happy to do these videos for all of you, and I'm so happy that you're all enjoying them. So thank you so much for your love and for your support. We have a Pisces full moon coming soon, I think the 13th. I think that's going to be if you're Cancer rising, that's going to be hitting your 9th house, I believe. So, Google that stuff to see if you want more insight into how the full moon is going to affect you. But I'm also going to be later doing a pick a card reading, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. But I really want to do like a full moon reading for you guys. But anyways, let's get into it. I hope that Virgo season has been treating you well. God damn, bro. I hope Virgo season has been treating you well. I hope you have been taking care of yourselves and speaking your mind very clearly, but not overly aggressively. All right, let's get into it. So, Cancer. What is in store for Cancer between September 9th through the 22nd? What is in store for Cancer between September 9th through the 22nd? We got 2 cards. Ooh, we got 3 cards that flipped over. Sure, we'll take these. We'll take them. Why not? So in total, we have 5 cards. 3 of Cups, the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Social life seems to be booming right now, which makes sense because all of the Virgo planets for most Cancer risings, all of the Virgo planets are hitting the 3rd house, which is like the house of like what is the house like of like neighbors and like communication and thought processes, and what else is that house? Travel, short distance travel, knowledge, things of that nature. But anyways. All right, the Star, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The Devil reversed could be dealing with the Capricorn, and the Hierophant could be dealing with a Taurus. Also, the Hierophant to me is very much Capricorn energy as well. So I feel that that's further confirmation of the Capricorn energy. So let's get into it. So we have the 3 of Cups and the Star. I feel like there's a strong emphasis into your social life, into, going out, talking with people, getting to know people, meeting new people. I feel like that's something that a lot of you are kind of experiencing at this time. I feel like a lot of you are kind of getting outside of your shell. And I feel like you are going outside of your comfort zone, getting to know yourself, doing a lot more. I feel like a lot of you are really kind of like leaving the house. And like I said, you're getting outside of your comfort zone. 10 of Pentacles to me is your comfort zone. Is like, it's the home. And so I feel like you're leaving that. And I feel that you're taking more risks. You are liberating yourself, Devil reversed. You are liberating yourself from kind of like the chains of your couch in a way. I feel like a lot of you are kind of liberating yourself also from like negative self-talk, or just from some sort of cycle that really kept you from staying away from other people, or that kept you from interacting with people, or that kept you from going out there and doing new things. And like I said, going outside of your comfort zone. I feel like a lot of you may have really been kind of trapped in this cage of just, I don't even want to say like shyness or like timidness. But it was just like trapped in this cage of almost like being really scared to shine your own light in a way, and speaking up for yourself and speaking your mind. And I feel like you're just coming out of that sort of darkness. And then we have the Hierophant, which is telling me, I feel like with the Devil reversed and the Hierophant, I feel like a lot of you are kind of restructuring your home, or you're restructuring, you know, your, not maybe your values and your morals, or just your beliefs in general, which kind of makes sense. The Hierophant can be religion. Some of you could be releasing yourself from something that has to do with religion, or some sort of oh my God. Somehow liberating yourselves from the patriarchy, or liberating yourselves from something that's just like really oppressive, honestly. And now that I think about it, I know that the full moon, I'm pretty sure that the full moon, if you're a Cancer rising, is going to be in your ninth house. And the ninth house is all about religion, beliefs, morality, values, philosophy. So I feel like there's just a major restructure in your philosophy, in your philosophical views, in your religious views, in your spiritual views. And I feel like you're just coming out of like this sort of oppression. I feel like if, your family, for example, has had these certain expectations of you, I feel that you're just breaking free from those chains. You're doing your own thing. And I feel like you're kind of celebrating that with the Three of Cups here. I feel like you're really celebrating that, and you're shining a light on your own self. I feel like you're shining a light on your own happiness, on your own achievements. And I feel like you're shining a light on your own beliefs. And I feel that there's just a major restructuring of your own beliefs, of your own views, of your own values, of your morals and things like that. And I feel like you're breaking free from what is expected of you, like I said. And I feel like no one can really stop you anymore. And I feel that you're just building a completely new foundation for yourself, Cancer, which I think is just really beautiful. I feel like a lot of you are becoming closer to your own spirituality rather than mainstream religion, I guess, or you're focusing more on your own connection, your individual connection with God or with your faith, rather than the structured religion, the oppressive religions that you might have been experiencing, or just the oppressive structure that people have built around religion, because a religion isn't inherently bad, it's spirituality, it's a connection to God really that matters, but that connection to God isn't a bad thing. It's just the way in which the church is set up, is that like the whole structure of it is like what's messed up about it, and just like how it all functions. And if you get what I'm saying, you'll know what I mean. But that's kind of, like, I'm not trying to be offensive or be like, fuck the church. That's not what I'm saying. But the church can just do a lot of messed up things. Okay. So I feel like you're liberating yourself from that. You're liberating yourself and you're freeing yourself from the expectations. And I feel like you're no longer remaining complacent in this life pattern or in this path. I feel like you're finally taking action and you're shedding light, and you're shedding light on the situation, and I feel like you're just speaking your truth. I feel like you're doing your own thing. It kind of feels a little bit rebellious almost, where, like I said, you were living along this path for a long time, or maybe you grew up in a certain religion and it was very strict for you, or the household was very strict about it, and you were expected to be a certain way or to be a certain person or whatever it is, and now you're breaking free from that and you're creating your own individual connection with your faith, and you're going out, you're partying, you're doing your own thing, and maybe people don't really like that. And I feel like the church or the family or whoever, whatever, is really going to try to push you back down, to lock you back in your chains, to put you back down, to oppress you back once again. And I feel like it's up to you to push back and to show them that you are not going to remain silent, or that you are not going to remain complacent, or that you are not going to remain submissive to the system. And you're going to speak up to yourself. I feel like that is what is going on for a lot of you. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that I think has been building up for a very long time. And I think that, slow progress is steady progress. So I feel that for a lot of you, this might not be like an immediate thing where you just immediately break free from your shell, right? I feel like this is something that is building up, or has been building up for a long time, and you are slowly but surely cracking the shell, and you are slowly but surely hatching into a new person, into a new life, and you're accepting this new life. I feel like you are standing your ground, and I feel like you have been very consistent in your progress. You have been very consistent in your growth and in your improvement within yourself. And I feel like that has brought you a lot closer to your own spirituality and a lot closer to your faith. And I feel like that's really powerful. And I'm proud of you for that, Cancer. For others of you, if this doesn't resonate at all, it could be that you are liberating yourself from some sort of structure, whatever that may be. For some of you, it could be the home. Maybe some of you are moving out from a toxic situation from the home, or something that once felt stable. The Ten of Pentacles usually signifies the home to me, or something that was very foundational, something that is very deeply rooted, something that could have been conditioned into you a very long time ago, so like a childhood thing almost, but it's something very foundational, something that, like I said, deeply rooted. And I feel like you're breaking free from that. You're being liberated from that. You're finally taking action and realizing that you do have a choice in the way in which you react and in the way in which you kind of handle your own life. And like this Hierophant just signifies how, they're trying to oppress you. They're trying to keep you back in your, they're trying to keep you in your place. They're trying to keep you chained. They're trying to keep you down. And you're just pushing back. You're pushing back. I just see rebellious. Also, the Star is the Aquarius card, and think about Aquarius. Aquarius is the rebel. Aquarius is the outsider. Aquarius is the one that goes against all of the norms, right? So I feel like a lot of you are just going against the norms, and you're creating your own individuality. You're becoming your own individual person, and you are not relying on other people or other structures or other, systems or systems of belief or whatever to define who you are. I feel like you are defining yourself, and you are doing that through introspection and kind of just building your own connection and your own relationship with your spirituality and with your faith. It could also be with the Three of Cups. Like I said earlier, you're building up a new social group. I feel like a lot of you are meeting new people. I feel like you're networking. I feel like you are just talking to other people and making connections, building connections so that they can later help you out and kind of exchange favors or things of that nature. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's also possible for some of you with the Star that there's someone in your life who could really make an impact for you, or kind of give you some sort of perspective that really kind of changes your view of life, and changes your beliefs or your morals or your values or your philosophical beliefs, whatever it is. I feel like there's someone in your social group, whether you already know them or that you're going to meet them in the near future. I feel like they're really going to change your perspective on things. And I feel like that person could possibly be the catalyst to this ultimate liberation with the Devil card reversed. Also, I feel that some of you may have been clinging onto something that was once stable, like I said, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil reverse. I think I already said that, so I'm just going to continue going on there. I feel like some of you are slowly but surely building new connections with this Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I feel like I said, you're ready for new connections. You're ready for new people. I feel like you kind of just need to hit the reset button. And I feel like you're making steady progress in meeting new people and building very strong connections. Like the people that you meet now are either going to have a very long lasting impact on you, Knight of Pentacles, or they're going to be people that are in your life for a very long time. And they're going to be around for a while. They're going to stick around for a while. And I feel like they're going to teach you a lot of really wonderful lessons, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. And then we have the Four of Cups reversed, which to me, usually like the Four of Cups reversed just signifies kind of like indifference or like ignorance is bliss sort of thing. So I feel like, this resonates a lot with, the Hierophant, where, they're going to try to offer you, to lure you back in to the devil energy of keeping you chained down, of kind of like feeding you your vice or feeding you your temptation. And you're just going to be like, no, like, I don't even want that anymore. Like, I've awoken. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're just going to have that sort of realization. And the Four of Cups reversed can also signify to me where, like usually that would be like the indifference, right? Remaining indifferent to the offer. I feel like some of you are finally taking on the offer of the Star. You're finally taking on that offer. And you're realizing how much it actually lights up your life. And I feel like a lot of you are finally listening to your spirit guides or to the synchronicities that you have been noticing or that you will notice in the future. And I just love that. Yeah. And I have the Wheel of Fortune reversed as well. And then after that, the Fool. And then the Three of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So the Wheel of Fortune to me reversed signifies that there's something in your life that has not a chapter in your life that has not finished, and it has to finish as soon as possible so that you can move forward into a new direction and claim your independence. Not only claim your independence, but just open a new chapter in your life. I mean, right above that card is a Devil reversed. So this is a complete liberation. And like I said, complete liberation of not only just this old life of this kind of just restraining and sort of oppressive sense of life that you have been living through for a while. But I feel like you need to tie up any sort of loose ends with this Wheel of Fortune reversed. There's something that you need to address. There's something that you need to acknowledge before you can actually move forward. And this could be in relation to the Hierophant in terms of, having to address the situation and kind of like speaking your truth to whoever this could be in relation to, or to whatever, or just like kind of acknowledging it and talking about it. The Wheel of Fortune reversed with this Three of Swords reversed, it could also just be that there's something that you haven't completely healed from. So I feel like in order for you to actually move forward with the Fool, right, and to go on this new adventure and to be spontaneous and to kind of have this sort of rebirth, I feel like you need to completely heal yourself from this Devil reverse, because yes, you may have liberated yourself. Yes, you may have broken free from the chains, but have you actually healed? So I think that's something, it's kind of like a rehab almost, where you realize the thing that was going wrong and you want to make a change for it, and you decide to do something better for yourself or whatever. And I feel like, yes, you acknowledge that you had this problem, or you have this pain, or you have this really bad habit, whatever it may be. Yes, you acknowledge it, but now it's time for you to go through with the process of healing, Three of Swords reversed, so that you can move forward into this new life, so that you can create new memories, so that you can follow this new path, so that you can just take this leap of faith and kind of just like trust in the universe and let the universe do its own thing. Does that make sense? I feel like there's just this fire within you that has been suppressed for so long, and now you are becoming in tune with that fire again. And I feel like once you completely connect with it, nothing can really stop you. Also, some of you, with this Hierophant, it could be dad. I get the feeling like there's just like a dad here, or like I think I said like a religious figure, but I just get like whenever I see this card, I think of patriarchy and I think masculine, like very strong, very low functional masculine energy, and I think of dad. So you could be dealing with a very oppressive father or just oppressive masculine energy in your life who just isn't serving you or hasn't been serving you for a while, and you're ready to just liberate yourself from that and kind of just move forward. For some of you, you might need to forgive this person, and this forgiveness isn't about them. You don't forgive someone to make them happy or to please them. You forgive them for yourself. You forgive them so that you can have peace of mind, so that you can heal. Okay, forgiveness isn't about them apologizing, because a lot of the time people don't apologize for what they do, and so it's up to you to forgive them for whatever it is that this person has done to you, and to accept the apology that you're probably never going to receive, and just letting that go, letting that resentment go, and asking your guides or your angels to help you in that forgiveness, and to use the full moon to your advantage, so that you can release this pain or this trauma or this resentment or this grudge that you have against them. And I think it's just a time of celebration for you. It's a time for you to be in the spotlight. With the Cancer card and the Cancer card, the Three of Cups and the Star. It's time for you to be in the center of attention in your social groups, or it's the time for you to be in the center of attention and to celebrate your achievements, to celebrate your connection to your faith or to your spirituality or to the growth that you have made in however long that this has been for you. And I think to rebuild and to just create a better life for yourself, I think, a lot of you are really stepping into your own power. I have the Queen of Wands and the Magician. I feel like a lot of you are really stepping into your own power, and I feel like a lot of you have manifested this Queen of Wands energy of just being fiercely independent, speaking your mind, being very just fiery, and being that spark that you wanted to be for such a long time, for being that light that you wanted to be for such a long time. And that light within you, that fire within you was just oppressed, like I said, because people didn't want you to realize your own potential. And I feel like things are just finally happening for you. I'm not gonna cry, I swear to God. But I feel like you're making moves. You're making how can I say this? You're making a lot of progress. And yes, it might seem slow. Yes, it might seem like it's taking forever. But that's the point. So that you can appreciate every single step, and so that you can appreciate the ultimate goal that you will have, and so that you can learn every single thing that you need to learn, so that you can fully appreciate and be grateful for the blessings that are coming your way. Okay? Okay. I think I'm going to leave the tarot at that. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to go ahead into the Oracle, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then Affirmators from my, and then Affirmations from my Affirmators deck, and then we will be on our way, my loves. Honestly, I really love this energy for you, Cancer, and I'm really proud of you for making all of this growth, for, opening yourself to new viewpoints, to new philosophical beliefs, to new values, or just, changing what you need to change, and just reevaluating and restructuring. I feel like this September really is a time for restructuring, and I feel like that's a big theme that is coming through for a lot of people this month. So, alright, let's get into it. What messages does Cancer need to know based on the present energies that we have for the next 2 weeks? What confirmation or messages does Cancer need for the next 2 weeks? Oh, it's great. All right. Okay, so we have by the book, which to me really resonates with this Knight of Pentacles energy of just doing things by the book, doing things the way you need to, even if it's really long, even if it's a long path, even if it's arduous, even if it's boring, or even if it feels like such an inconvenience, because you have to go step by step in the instruction manual. You can't just skip over each step, because if you skip a step, then you mess up and you make mistake, and then you have to go back and actually go through with the actual step that you intended to skip in the first place. You know what I mean? So that's what that means. It's just taking your time, and know that you will realize. Know that you will reach your goal one way or another. You're going to reach it one way or another. And don't rush your process. Don't try to rush anything, because just like the elephants, right? Elephants are known for their wisdom, if I recall correctly. And so I feel like you're going to gain so much wisdom, or you have been gaining so much wisdom on this path, and you have been learning so many things on this path, even though it has been slow, even though it has been very, even though it's been pushing your buttons, or pushing you to your limit, or pushing you out of your comfort zone. But you have been learning so much. You have been gaining so much knowledge about yourself and about others and about so many things. And you're supposed to, that's the point of all of this. That's the point of everything here. That's the point of this journey. And then we have loyal heart. So this to me kind of just signifies how you need to be loyal to yourself, how you need to take care of yourself, you need to put yourself first, how you, I think, just need to be loyal to yourself and to be loyal to your own process, honestly. I want to read the oracle meaning for this, because if I'll be completely honest with you, I like to read the things if I don't entirely understand the context of it. So we're going to go ahead and read. Okay. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Okay. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. What did I say? That's exactly what I said. And then here's a protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Yo, that's crazy. I love that. And then we have Treasure Island. So, make some room for Treasure Island, dude. Make some room, because you have a whole ass treasure chest waiting for you. You have abundance waiting for you. It's up to you whether you want to go through with your plans, whether you want to be loyal to yourself, to your goals. Literally, everything that passage said, 100%. 100%. That is exactly what needs to happen. And I feel like anything that you're trying to cling on to, let me be honest right now. This is the second time I'm filming this video because the first one just wasn't really working out for me. I didn't feel connected. But I remember pulling the Four of Pentacles, and that signifies someone who's clinging on to false sense of security. And that can literally be any sort of false sense of security, whether it's money, whether it's clothes, jewelry, a person, an idea, an attitude, a belief, an emotion, I don't know, whatever. That's what it is. And I feel like it's just time for you to let go of control, to let go of everything, to let go of your comfort zone, to get out of your comfort zone, because it's not serving you, because it's time to restructure, it's time to do the unconventional, it's time to do what you know in your heart is meant for you. It's time for you to go against what is expected of you, even if you end up disappointing people along the way, because it's your journey, it's not other people's journey. It's not up to you to make other people happy, to impress other people. That's not your job. So I have literally not for you. So whatever it is that you're clinging onto, whatever it is that you are having a hard time letting go of, just know that it's not for you. Just know that as long as you cling on to it, you have this Wheel of Fortune reversed of things, not finishing up. And it's crazy because at the bottom of not for you, I have unfinished symphony. There are certain things that you need to let go. There are certain things that just don't serve you anymore. There are just certain things that, they have served their purpose. They have served their time, and now, the expiration is here, the expiration date is here, and, it's time to let go, and that's that. So, let's see. Let's see what messages you need to hear, what affirmations does Cancer need? What affirmation does Cancer need based on this present energy for them for the next 2 weeks? What affirmations does Cancer need to hear based on this present energy? All right. Connection. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. It says, I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self. Work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Yo, that's crazy. I feel like this really relates to this Three of Cups. This is exactly what you need to be doing right now. You need to be talking to people. You need to be networking. You need to be making connections with other people because I feel like they're going to help you in the future. They are really going to, whether it's like a big favor, a small favor, whether they know a person who knows a person, this person or these people are really going to help you. It's very important that you talk to people, that you network, that you make these connections, okay? So that you can use them for future reference. All right? Okay, listen, Cancer is literally all about self-serving, all about taking care of yourself first, all about making sure that you are safe first. That is why you need to make these connections. That is why you need to be talking to people, why you need to be going to these meetings, why you need to be going to these gatherings, to these conventions, whatever it is. Go for it. Talk to people and join this club. Join that Facebook group. Whatever it is, talk to people, get their advice, get their insight, use their wisdom to your advantage, learn from them. Use this third house stellium that is hitting you for you Cancer risings. Use that to your advantage. Be detailed, be very detail oriented, pay very much attention to the details of everything, okay? Okay. And then we have perseverance. It seems that you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. And then one more. I really like this one. Courage. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I really hope that resonates with you. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I love connecting with you all, honestly. I feel like this is a very much needed message for all of us. I feel like all of us are going through so many changes. It's not just us. And we need to be, on it. We have to be on it. We got to be doing the most for ourselves, taking care of ourselves, and all of that. And promoting our growth and increasing our awareness and our mindfulness and everything like that. So, yeah, give the video a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, family, loved ones, teachers, classmates, your neighbor. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to know when I upload videos. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at sinfulpluto.com. I really encourage you to read the terms and conditions, privacy policy, the disclaimers, the reading descriptions. Please make sure that you are well informed before you book a reading with me. Okay? I really encourage you, okay? Be very well informed. Know what you're getting yourself into. And I'm not saying that as a way to scare you or anything, but just don't just blindly go into this not knowing what you're doing. Or what you're looking for, or anything like that. Be a little bit knowledgeable. But yeah, if you want to find me on social media, you can do so at Sinfulpluto on Twitter and Instagram. And if you feel a desire at all, I guess, to donate to me, if you desire, if you enjoy these readings, and if you don't really want a personal reading, but if you want to continue with your support, you could definitely feel free to donate. I have Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal. I don't feel right saying that. Anyway, any sort of information that you need, all of the decks that I use, everything will be down below. Yeah. I love you a lot, and I will talk to you soon, babes. Bye.